Please welcome our UCLA Chancellor, Jean Block.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's bright out here. It's a great afternoon. And I'm delighted to welcome our incoming class. Welcome to UCLA. Glad you're here. So welcome to what has just been named for the 7th year in a row, the nation's #1 public university. And it's your new home, so welcome to your new home. But I want to start my remarks off today first with congratulations. Congratulations on your diligence, your hard work, your determination, your resolve, everything that has led you to this moment. As you know, we get an extraordinary number of applications, and we've selected you because we see you as our future leaders, and my deep congratulations. So all that needs to be recognized, but give yourself a hand because you're here. Congratulations. So I hope your first few days on campus, and you've just been here, it was to be just a few days, has been joyful and rewarding and not too confusing, and you're joining in activities that we put in place to help welcome you to our community. And I hope that you'll be gearing up for the block party in Westwood. Block party in Westwood. After this event, which we'll walk to, and importantly, I hope you'll sign up for our annual volunteer day, which is Saturday the 30th. Oftentimes, for many years, it's the largest student-led volunteer day in the country, so it's a special event, and if you could make it, we'd appreciate it. I'd also encourage you to take part in the Common Experience for first-year students, which helps our incoming class sort of start off on the same page, quite literally. This year's 2023 Common Experience is the book, The Intersectional Environmentalist by Leah Thomas. I think you can visit your First Year Experience website to get a copy of that. So while the start of this school year is undoubtedly exciting, I also want to acknowledge that it can feel daunting, especially for those of you who were like the first in your families or the first in families to go to college. So this can be, for a lot of first-year experience people, very daunting. But I want to assure you, you should maybe be anxious and overwhelmed, I get that. But let me assure you that you have a spot here in UCLA that's special, that you deserve. You deserve because we selected you, because we know you can be successful here. Our university is filled with dedicated people to ensure your success. And I know you'll find your passion, your people, your path here at UCLA. It takes a little time sometimes, but you will find exactly what you're looking for at this campus. I really believe that. So I may be biased, I admit, but I really believe there's no better place for you to learn and grow than the institution you're about to join. I really think you've made a great decision. We know we've made a great decision in selecting you, but I believe you've also made a really good decision. I think you're going to be extremely happy. So why is that? So first, you'll learn and grow in the classroom where you'll have the chance to spend time with some of the world's most renowned thinkers, Pulitzer Prize winners, Academy Award winners, and Nobel laureates. Truly a spectacular faculty, graduate students who support those faculty in the classroom. You'll have an amazing experience in the classroom with really, truly impressive scholars. But you'll also grow outside of class through your involvement in more than 1,300 student organizations. I have to say that number again. I never quite believe it. 1,300 organizations that you can be part of. Also, our athletics teams, fraternities and sororities, volunteer programs, and so much more. So there's an extraordinary opportunity outside the classroom to grow here at UCLA. But you'll also learn to grow off our campus entirely. There's so much beyond this campus. So you sit within a world-class city. This is the nation's obviously second largest city. It's the most diverse city. It is a spectacular city in the diversity of its arts, its culture, its food, its entertainment, and all that's available to you by being a Bruin and being here in Los Angeles. So it's not just UCLA, it's the community in which we reside. And importantly, you'll learn an awful lot by spending time with those sitting right next to you. It is so important for you to learn from one another. So UCLA is monumentally excellent, but it's also monumentally diverse. And interacting with your peers will expose you to new ways of thinking, new ways of being, and to be with people who represent the widest possible spectrum of races and ethnicities, interests and ideologies, gender identities, sexual orientations, socioeconomic statuses, religious beliefs, and many other qualities. So one of the great strengths of this institution is the diversity of the student body that comes here to study. In your incoming class, in fact, there'll be students from 45 states and more than 50 countries around the world. So a lot of geographical diversity right within our class this year. Among the students here today is the inaugural Poet Laureate of the city of Torrance, an Olympian who competed in the 2022 Winter Olympics, champion chess players, veterans from the military, successful entrepreneurs, and TikTok stars. So you're all here. And every other Bruin who's going to contribute to the diverse tapestry of this campus. I told you, you're special. This is really an extraordinary group. And speaking of UCLA's diversity, in a few hours, Jewish Bruins will begin Yom Kippur, and in a few days, Muslim Bruins will celebrate Mawlid. So I hope those that observe these holidays have meaningful and inspiring experiences. So living within a community full of so many different kinds of people means compassion for others. And I can't overemphasize that term, compassion for others. It must be a value we all share. And indeed, this is the idea that is central to UCLA, so I'd like to say a few words about it. First, racism, sexism, and all forms of discrimination simply have no place here. I implore you to learn about those who are different from you and never resort to stereotypes or caricatures. We're all learning from one another. We're all respectful and compassionate of one another. Second, and while we should debate ideas, universities are places where we debate, and we will do that, as certainly as we gear up for the US presidential race in 2024, there will be debate. We must never attack one's fundamental humanity. So in all of our discussions, especially the challenging ones, and many of you will have challenging political discussions, that's for certain, we should embrace the fact that the university is a place of education and rely on facts, evidence, reason, and principled, respectful discourse. We can disagree with one another, and there are huge disagreements, as we know, in this country today. We've got to respectfully discuss those differences. We've got to talk across those differences. So these are important concepts, and they're enshrined in the UCLA's principles of community and the code of conduct, and they truly are important. And so with regard to respect, I want to make something absolutely clear. We have absolutely zero tolerance for sexual violence. Sexual assault, relationship violence, and stalking are crimes against the dignity and safety of individuals, crimes against the values of our Bruin community, and crimes against the law, and they will be treated as such. Please make certain, and I really want to emphasize this, make certain you understand the meaning of consent, be mindful of your personal boundaries, and be respectful of the boundaries of others. If you encounter sexual violence or misconduct of any kind, report it immediately to authorities on or off campus. We're here to be of assistance. I also urge you to extend compassion on other aspects of your life here. Respect for your peers' cultures and viewpoints, as I said, respect for someone else's body and their choices. Those are the big ones that I've mentioned. But also be mindful of maybe less big things like your roommate's schedules and needs. You're now living with other people, and please be respectful of their needs. And one that I always mention is to my students when I meet them, please slow down and walk your scooters in pedestrian areas of campus. And I'll make another plea, and this one I'm really serious about. Be mindful where you park your scooters. This morning I saw scooters parked blocking sidewalks. We have fellow Bruins and visitors in wheelchairs. We have individuals with baby strollers out on campus. So please be aware that every time you park your scooter, don't leave it in a place that makes it hard for other people to get around it. I will appreciate it. A little thing for the Chancellor, it'll go a long way. I appreciate it. The community really succeeds responsibility for one another. So, after giving you some recommendations, newest Bruins, you're setting off on a journey unlike any you've ever experienced. And I will simply close by wishing you the very best on the road ahead. You are going to have an extraordinary experience while here. First, what you bring to this university are your passions, your perspectives, your stories, your talents, and your dreams. You will change UCLA by being here. Every class has done that. And what you'll take from UCLA will be new connections, new friendships, new ideas, new questions, new ways of seeing the world, and new vision of the way, new visions in the world that you can play in it. You will learn a lot here. We will learn a lot from you. UCLA's motto is Fiat Lux, let there be light. I can see you're already radiating light. I see light reflecting over all of you right now. Support one another, take advantage of everything this university has to offer. I'm certain you will continue to shine brightly in the months and years to come. You are an extraordinary class. We're proud you're here. We're lucky you're here. Go Bruins, and thank you.